Hello, friends. My name is Charlie, and today we have a bedtime sequence. This is a practice that is sure to get you a good night's rest. I invite you to bring a blanket or some pillows, anything to get you cozy. You can wear the comfiest clothes, maybe your PJs. You can do this practice on your mat or maybe even in bed. When you're ready, we'll get started in a comfortable seat. Bring the hands to the knees, or maybe hands at the heart. Maybe letting your hair down. Just find a place here where you can drop in and really clear the mind and just notice how your body feels today. Maybe closing the eyes or softening the gaze here. Just taking a moment to deepen the breath. Notice if any thoughts come up, maybe your to-do list for tomorrow or the things that needed to be done today. Let's see if we can just move those aside for now, signaling the brain that it's time for rest. And when you're ready, we're going to take the neck in a couple circles here. Moving one way and then the other. Taking it nice and slow. When you're ready, we'll bring the head back up. And we're just going to take the shoulders in a couple circles here. Bring those shoulders up by the ears and then down and back. Again, being nice, soft, and gentle today. Taking our time. And then we'll reverse our circle. And we're going to do a couple seated cat-cows here. As we inhale, we'll bring the chest forward, look forward. And as we exhale, round through the spine, bring that chin to the chest. One more time here. And then we're going to do the same thing, only we're going to take it in a circle here. Coming to the right, bring the chest forward, and then taking it to the left as we round through the spine. Following that breath, and then we'll take it to the other side. Just forward, look forward, and then as we roll to the right, we'll bring it down into when you're ready, we'll bring it back to center here. We're going to take the left leg out long, bringing that right heel in. When you're ready, we'll plant the left palm on the inner side of the leg as we inhale. Lift the right hand up and stretch it over towards the left side. Nice and gentle here, no pushing or shoving. Bend that knee as generously as you need, making sure you're not locking through that left knee. Feeling it out here, maybe bring the hand up, maybe rounding it over. Just notice the sensations in your body here. When you're ready, we'll plant through that right palm, point through those left toes. So we lift the left hand up and stretch it to the right side. And we'll bring it back to center, taking the right leg out long. Bring that left heel in. Planting through that right palm as we inhale, lift the left hand up high. And exhale, bring it over towards the left. Noticing how this side feels different. Flexing through those right toes. Now plant through that left palm. Point through the right toes as we inhale, lift the right hand up high. Take it over to the left side. And then we'll bring it back to center. Bring the feet together for bound angle. And you're taking a moment to rub the toes or the feet. Signaling the body that you're slowing it down. It's time for rest. Not forgetting about the breath here. And when you're ready, we'll clasp the toes or the ankles as we inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, we'll take the elbows to each side as we round forward. Finding a place here where you can rest the head over. Breathing into the back body. Feeling that line of energy from the base of the spine all the way to the crown. One more breath here. On an exhale, we'll release that. We'll bring the knees together and bring them out long here. We're gonna bring the knees up and in here as we inhale. Lengthen through the spine. And exhale, we're just gonna come in for a little hug here. Just a couple breaths here. And then we'll bring the legs out long as we inhale. Bring the hands up high, bend the knees as generously as needed as we bring it up and over. Maybe bring the hands to the feet, the ankles, or the shins. Again, taking a moment here to find a place where you can rest the head over. And breathe. One more breath here. And on an exhale, we'll release that and we'll come onto our back. You might bring a pillow or a blanket up underneath your head here to rest your head on. As we bring the knees into the chest here, moving a little side to side, taking them in a few circles here. Then we're going to plant through the feet. As we take it a little side to side, bringing the hands to the belly here. As we exhale, take the knees to the left. Inhale, bring them back to center. And then take the knees to the right. One more time here, following your breath. And inhale, we'll bring them back to center. And as we close this practice, I want to give you a couple options. You can bring the pillow behind the head, or maybe you bring out your blanket and cover yourself up. Or you can roll your blanket up, bring it right up to the lower back. And lay your spine across your blanket. If that's not comfortable, you can always take your blanket and take it the other way up underneath the shoulders. But if you're here, you might bring your feet up, bringing the knees in. Bring the hands to the belly or the sides. Again, the option is yours. Just find a place where you can get comfortable. This is where we'll end this practice. Breathing deep. Again, noticing if any thoughts are coming up. We set them aside. Again, closing the eyes or softening the gaze here. When you're ready, we'll bring the hands to the heart. I hope you have a good night's rest. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.